good. Go ahead. Start.
We're live. No intro, no nothing. We is live.
We are live. So welcome everyone. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I don't want
I'm
to.
just going to go and let the dog out.
You can let the dog.
Hey?
Okay. So why are we doing this stream? What is this stream about?
Because
Okay.
you wanted to.
Yes, because I wanted to.
Oh.
I want to have a conversation with anybody that wants to come in and talk to me, or anybody who wants to come into the chat. I want to know what the fuck is going on with this Mikey thing, or Dave, or whoever he is. So the other day, he I guess he upset Vlad somehow because he was talking smack about how we don't do enough and all the flat earthers are bums and all this stuff. And
who said that?
then he made Mikey, I guess. Mikey did
DJ.
something. Huh?
Oh, DJ and Mikey, yeah.
Well, anyway, yeah. So I guess Vlad finally saw his stream where he bitches and complains about how we don't do enough. We're not good enough flat earthers or whatever it is. I get it. I just ignore it because I know men are like that. Men do that. Men get this big head and they get this chip on their shoulder and they get an attitude because somebody's fucking with them or irritating them. And our crazy minds, ADHD minds, what do? They turn us in on ourselves, and then we start saying shit to our friends that we don't fucking really mean because we're upset with somebody else and we're frustrated and nobody seems to like hear us, right? No one's hearing where we're coming from. So we try to express that in a different way. And sometimes it comes out with, well, I'm better than you, or I'm doing more and I'm working my ass off and I'm getting attacked by strangers and police are following me and you guys don't even understand this. So, but I get that. Okay. So I can forgive a guy for that. But then this morning he's got this stream where he's got this phone call where someone's called him and claimed that they are from the Space Society or whatever from his country, okay? And they're offering him $3 million or something, okay? Now, of course, to be honest with you, without watching the video, I mean, you just listen to it. You can't watch it, but anyway, you just listen to it. It's just a conversation. But it's basically the things that Mikey is asking this guy and the way he's answering them they just tell me 150% that this is bullshit. It's somebody playing a prank on him. But then I started thinking about it, okay? I'm like, wait a minute. Let me just think this out first. There's got to be more than one scenario that could come from this, right? And I started thinking, okay, so let's say I'm an anti-flat earther and I really want to just get Mikey because Mikey's stuff is actually making me look bad or it's actually making my viewers ask questions, right? So I want to eliminate this guy and get rid of his argument. So I come up with this plan that what I'll do is I'll call him and tell him I'm from the space agency and I'll offer him some money and I'll lead him into it and get him to come down there and sign some paperwork. And then I'll just release that and show that Mikey's just a fucking shill and he took the cash and all this shit. Okay? That's what I'm thinking. And so I'm listening to where he's talking and he's asking all these weird. Then he starts asking him, so who else is an agent? Who else do you have working for you? And he brings up Vlad. And I'm like, what? And then he mentioned Sam as well. I'm like, okay, hold on a second. Okay. Not that I know these people really well. Okay. I don't know Sam for any more than I know my butthole, right? Because I only see it in the mirror. But Sam's new, but he seems like a nice guy. I'm not saying that you can't be a shill and you can't be an agent just because you're nice, but at the same time, I got a decent vibe from the guy. And then literally 24 hours later, I'm hearing that now he's in on it. Like, what the? Come on, man.
Who's Sam?
Sam's that guy that was on Flatz's yesterday. He was on, and he was over.
No idea. I've never heard of him. Justin,
anyway,
you come from Vlad's, didn't you? I think you're one of Vlad's subs. If you are,
he does,
he does, doesn't he? Yeah, I thought so.
Okay, then. I mean, I kind of want to talk to Vlad, to be honest with you. I want to find out what the hell this is all about. Like, what triggered Vlad to even give a shit about what Mikey says, and why are DJ and Vlad ganging up? I don't get. It doesn't make any sense to me. If DJ's on Mikey's side, then why is there were certain people in his chat? I'm sitting there like, well, wait a minute. If Sam's an agent and you think this is true, Mikey, then why is Sam in your fucking chat then? I don't understand what's going on here. And nobody would answer me, right? Nobody would answer my comments in the chat. And I'm like, so am I invisible or are you guys just avoiding the questions here? Like somebody has to have an opinion about what the fuck's going on here, right?
1 second.
But I can't get anybody to tell me what's going on. It's like
1 second.
how did this go from Mikey complaining that he does more than everybody else and us giving him shit about
Mikey's
it?
always
How
done
did it
that.
get twisted around to this now? Vlad's an agent? What the fuck is going on here?
Justin, you're blue now. You're one of
I
Vlad,
don't
so you're one of
fucking
us.
understand what's going on. I need someone that can speak layman's terms. Explain to me
Right.
what the fuck
I
happened
will
last
tell you. I will tell you.
Okay.
The
Thank
thing is, Mikey Smith thinks that he does more than anybody else, right?
So what?
We've
So what?
all
We all know
seen
that's
it.
not true. But okay.
No, but according to Mikey Smith does more for Flat Earth than everybody else put together, right?
He does.
Mikey Smith says everyone sits on their ass. Right now, I am sitting on my ass, by the way.
Yeah, I don't care.
But then he called. I know he was on Vlad's, and I don't know what happened because I didn't watch it. But I know Mikey Smith called the military and that on Vlad. And for me, look, I've only been about for what, just under 2 years. I have heard Mikey for longer than I've been around because of PJ. But my opinion of Mikey has never been a good one, let's be honest, because I've seen and heard certain things. And when, like, he used to come in Flatses and say, oh, you shouldn't get super chats, you do nothing for Flat Earth. He's done it to everybody. Now he's attacking Vlad. So basically, because Mikey was attacking Vlad, DJ then has gone and defended Mikey and turned on Vlad. He then made a video about Vlad where he called out, he mentioned Keith, Sov, PJ, and PJ had seen it and he commented on Vlad's thing. PJ commented on Vlad's and said, look, I'm going to call DJ out on this because DJ put a video out about Vlad, turned off the comments, right? So because PJ left a comment in Vlad's, DJ then went and made a video about PJ, brought up PJ's past addiction and shit. And then yesterday, I reviewed it.
Did he pull it down?
Yeah, he hit it all.
Oh, so I can't see it now.
No, you can only see it. People,
okay, that explains why I don't know what's going on because I didn't know about this. I heard about a video, but I thought it was the same video we've already watched.
This is the issue, right? The issue is, hi Matt, hi Baza. The issue is the fact that DJ has made videos and then deleted them, thinking that then we're all gonna look like liars. Because if Vlad can't prove that he did it because there's no video, nor can PJ, nor can anybody. But PJ downloaded the one that DJ did about Vlad before he deleted it, and then I did a video on the one that DJ did about PJ.
Okay. Now it's starting to fit together.
On my thing, because otherwise nobody would see it and we'd all look like liars.
Yeah, exactly. That's the reason why. That's the reason why I Snapchat every time somebody talks shit to me in a chat. I snap pictures of it. That way I can confirm that I wasn't just imagining things.
Vlad's normally on when I'm asleep because the time difference.
Right.
But I will say this about Vlad. He has never been anything other than his real authentic self. And
yeah, I agree. That's why it's kind of shitty that
you know, he's very open about but like Vlad, there's a lot of people, not even like that do streams or whatever, just in the past, like people that have commented and I've just got a bad feeling about them. And generally, I'm right. PJ hates it, but I am most of the time. But Vlad, I've never got a bad.
It must be.
I've never got a bad thing about Vlad ever. Vlad seems nice. I like Vlad.
Does. Like I said, I'm not willing to throw him under the bus and say that I believe he's a shill just because some fake ass phone call. Listen. But at the same time, if that's what he is, then of course I'm gonna go the other way. But I don't want to do that until I know for sure. Right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong to want to know before I make a decision?
But
That's why I'm asking, like, what's going on? I need to know so I can make a decision. I don't want to make a dumb decision or even lose friends over this. If there's really no reason, then it's all just a bunch of shit between guys, you know? Like,
not one part of me believes that he's a shill, not one, because I've seen him. It's like saying, oh, like Sov is as real as you can get, like, and I think that's the difference. There's a lot of people on here that are pretending to be something they're not, and you can smell bullshit, like, and none of them give me that kind of vibe, and I don't, like, I've never watched anything that any of them have done, like Vlad, Dave, and I've never watched them and thought, oh, I don't know, never.
Well, I do watch
Vlad comes in to PJs occasionally. Like yesterday, he's obviously seen me reviewing DJ's video, and he said, he was just like, Vic, email me. And I was like, so I emailed him. Hi, Spurd. But no, like, Vlad's a decent bloke, and I don't think for a second that he's a shill, and I didn't
think you did. I mean, I'm just asking, like, you know, like, well, you know, like, what do you expect a guy to do? You know, like, I wake up this morning and I hear all this stuff, and it's like, I guess it's been happening over the last couple of days, but still, it's like, no one's really, like, sat me down and said, well, Roger tried to, but he was kind of trying to explain what happened, and he said basically the same thing you did. It's just like, I guess I just didn't pick up on it on the first time, because when he said it, it didn't fit together. I was like, well, wait a minute, what? Like, I don't get it. But now I think I understand what you're talking about. So this is something, so yeah, this is a complicated situation where I'm going to have to go and have a conversation with a bunch of different people to figure out what the hell is really going on then.
Look,
obviously, yeah. I'm not going to get a straight answer from anybody directly. It's going to be
I'm going to say this, right? Me and PJ don't go on Vlad's much because we'll watch him after, but we're not there in his live streams because we're sleeping when he's on, or PJ's streaming or whatever.
Right.
But I can tell you now, right, Vlad yesterday, I can wholeheartedly say that bloke is one of the most decent men I've met on YouTube, because
that's what I'm getting, but it fucking frustrates me when I hear people automatically the next day, you know, they're saying all this fucking mean shit, and it's like, what the fuck, dude?
But listen, when DJ started and he brought PJ into it and that, Vlad didn't have to. PJ hadn't asked him to. Nothing was said. Like, Vlad had seen my video, and then Vlad went on and did a 40-odd minute live, calling out DJ for bringing up PJ's past and shit.
Yeah, I saw part of that. Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I don't know any of the others that do it, and that's the truth. Like, Vlad is the only one that's ever done anything like that. Which, like,
I thought it was very, very fucking manly of him to do it the way he did. I was very like proud of him for that. I didn't say anything to him, of course, but I was proud.
We are, honestly, we're so grateful.
But I didn't know all the situation then either, so I was kind of confused about what was going on. But now that I understand it a little better, now I can see that was very genuine of him to do it the way he did it.
Look, he didn't have to.
He was very calm. He was very, very reasonable, and he was, you know, yeah, that was awesome.
We've all experienced shit on YouTube because we're on someone's channel, or we stand up for a certain person, or whatever. The majority of them people wouldn't make a video defending us, but yet Vlad did, and he didn't have to. You know, and I think that speaks about what kind of person he is, because if he, you know, he didn't have to do that, and he could have just ignored it.
That's what I would have done.
And that's, you know, I've got massive respect for him for that.
Yeah, I do too. But like I said, because I didn't know exactly what all ensued, I didn't understand why he was making that statement. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I was like, well, what is this about? You know, like, I wasn't getting answers in the chat, so it was like I was getting frustrated too. I was like, damn it, will somebody tell me what's going on? It was like, anyway, okay.
Matt Prince, if you're still in chat, you're blue now. Vlad equals love, Justin said. I don't.
And that's why it bothered me so bad when I heard negativity being said about it. I'm like, wait
I
a minute,
still
what?
don't understand it. Buzzer.
I don't. I mean, that pisses me off, dude. Like, I mean, even though I have to admit I don't know a lot of you very well, but I do have a lot of feelings for you, like in personal, like attachment, because I talk to you every day. We have conversations, we argue, we do all these things together. It's fun,
Yeah.
even though some of you I only chat with in the chat, and I know you can't really get to know somebody by just chatting with them, of course, but I still feel like I hold some of you dear. Like it's nice to hear you say hello and spot me and say, hey Ryan, when you see me in other chats. I love that. It makes me feel great. But I don't really know any of you. So like I can only, until I meet you and talk to you and, that kind of thing. I can't really like bond with you in that friendship way that I want to do because I'm not able to access that from you. Like not ask you questions one-on-one. And like I did Roger. Me and Roger spent the first, 3 weeks on the phone every day, all day long. We talked on the phone almost constantly all day long for like a week or two. We got to know each other really, really well. That's why we decided to do the shows together. And it's like funny that nobody really even knows about that.
Ryan.
Everybody thinks it's just Roger's show.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Spud said, Ryan dissed my tea. I'll never forget that. But I still love you, bro. You dissed his tea? How rude. Nothing better than a cup of tea.
Oh, that's right. I did say that I didn't like tea. Well, I like tea. Don't get me wrong. I like it better than coffee. But I just don't drink it. That's all. Except in the summertime when I make sun tea. I like sun tea.
And you've got to remember, Spud's from Yorkshire, and you get.
And if you remember, I was just talking with you on that day anyway. I don't really hate tea. I just want to mess with your head.
We do drink tea.
If anybody comes in here and says, my thing is the best, I just won an award, I'll be like, nah, your shit ain't good, bro. That's what I'm going to tell you because you got a big head, bro. Like you come in the room and all you're going to talk about is how great you are because you just got I'm gonna smash that in the ground. Like, what are you doing here with that shit, bro? Like, nobody cares about your fucking, yeah, it's great and all. You've got an accomplishment, but when you come in and that's all you want to talk about, it's like, wow, bro.
You know what I mean? It was a long time ago, and I only drink Yorkshire tea.
It was a very long time ago.
No, but we're
thinking about see, here it's Lipton. Lipton is the best tea here. I don't know why, but it tastes better to me, I guess.
Lipton. Iced tea.
Yes, well, it's tea. It's just tea, but
it's not tea.
Yeah, it is.
And no, it's not. It's not. It's not tea, as in like how we'd have a cup of tea.
What's the difference?
One's cold, and the other one you make with a tea bag.
They're still made by heating the water, dear.
No, I've never drank Lipton iced tea, peach tea, or whatever. Hot.
Bomb. But iced tea is the bomb. Have you ever had it?
Yeah.
And you didn't like it?
Of course I've had iced tea. Lipton iced tea is British.
I know that. Lipton is a British name, but what about it?
Yeah, but you're telling me iced tea is nice. I know. I buy it. But I like hot tea as well.
Well, damn it. I never said I didn't like hot tea. I just prefer to drink it iced. That's all.
I've just lost a sub.
I'm a stupid American, okay? Give me a break.
I've lost a subscriber. Somebody left.
Uh-oh. Somebody left.
Must have offended somebody.
I offended the Tipton Tea Party.
Iced tea, how dare you? I tell you.
Tetley tea. I heard Tetley tea is good too. I don't know what it is.
I don't like Tetley.
You don't? You know what my favorite kind of tea is? I can't remember the name of it. Let me go. Let's see what it's called.
Spud said, iced tea, how dare you? All rooms are now open, thanks. You've scarred Spud for life.
Yeah, I have tea. I know what tea is. I have some peppermint
what kind of tea
here.
Is that?
It's herbal tea. I don't know. It's not my tea. I was explaining it.
Right, it's herbal, not herbal.
Herbal. I don't know who Herb is, but I don't know my tea either.
I'm a coffee snob. I don't
My
have milk
really has
in my
different.
coffee. I do like peppermint tea though, Spud. I'm not gonna lie. And if you got
Mhm.
heartburn or acid,
Yeah.
you should drink peppermint tea because it's really good
Put a little
for it.
baking soda in it at the same time, and it'll help cure that problem.
Baking soda.
Yeah, baking soda cures heartburn.
I
Believe
know,
it or not,
but do
it might
you
make
know
you
what
sick.
right?
Huh?
Listen,
There's too much acid in your tummy, but
you
soda's
know,
different.
Love Hearts. If you're British, Love Hearts, the sweets, and yeah,
Sweet
because
tart.
they've got baking soda in it. You eat
Yeah, they
them,
do
and
all
they
of them.
get
Yeah.
rid of acid.
Well, yeah, any kind of chewing gum, they put decomposed granite in the wrapper to keep the gum from sticking to the wrapper. So it's actually an antacid. So you can just
You
lick
shouldn't
the
mess
paper
with an
and
Englishman
chew
and
the
his
gum, and
tea.
that's why whenever you chew regular chewing gum, you always burp right after you start chewing it. You ever notice that?
Ryan, you should
What?
not have messed with an Englishman and his tea, especially a Yorkshire man and his tea. He's never going to forget it now. Never. My pet fish, Eric, is an Albert. An Albert. I don't get it. I don't get it. I can't believe I lost a sub. I always lose subs. I'm not
You
really
didn't
that
lose me.
bothered. Hi, Mojo. Hi,
You didn't lose me.
Mojo.
I just got
Um,
Mojo. Hello, Mojo. So anyway, so this whole mess is a mess, obviously. And yesterday I was trying to stick up for Mikey. I really did. I stuck up for Mikey because I thought this was just about that, him complaining that we don't do enough. And I can relate to Mikey. I get where he's coming from. Like he feels like he's putting himself out there. He's out there passing out cards. He's pissing off police officers. He's pissing off city people because he's causing traffic jams or whatever. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know, but I can understand where he's coming from. So I'm not mad at him because of that. But if this whole fiasco that's happening now is some kind of master plan to get back at those people because they don't agree with him, I'm really going to be disappointed. Let's just put it that way. And I'm just praying that's not what's happening. I hope this is just somebody playing a prank on Mikey and he's just taking it wrong. Hopefully,
this is what Mikey does. This is what
right.
Mikey
But I'm saying,
does.
it just makes me feel shitty because I can see a lot of people not being friends anymore and us separating into even more compartmentalized spaces over this stupid shit. And it
Buzz has
upsets me.
corrected me.
That's my issue. This always bothers me because it's fucking up my friendships with people.
Ryan.
You know what I'm saying? I can't spend time with somebody in the chat now because they're not going to be there because they don't want to fucking hear about this shit anymore.
Ryan.
You know what I'm saying? What?
Ryan. Because I corrected herbal because it has a H in it. Buzzer went halibut, halibut. Horse or horse. It's an horse. It's an horse. I'm really sorry to say it's an horse. Spud, is it a horse or an horse? Hold on 2 seconds. Ryan, talk.
I know what a whore is. What happened?
Yeah.
How was it?
Because Ryan wanted to go live.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about this. I know that Mikey's live right now, and I know that but you know what? I
he
thought
doesn't know what's going on and the whole Mikey thing. I'm trying to explain it.
I was kind of hoping that I'd get people involved to show up, but obviously they're doing their own shows right now. It was a bad idea, but anyway, that's all I really wanted to say is I just kind of wanted to figure out what's going on and hear it from different people and kind of figure it out for myself before I go around and start getting upset with people or calling people out. I want to make sure that I'm doing that to the right person. You know what I mean? That's really what this is about. Basically that. Not that I'm going to go call anybody out. I'm just saying, like I just like to know who stands on what side and whether I need to acknowledge this or even be worried about it. Like, if it's just between the two of them, and I'm just going to ignore it. Let them go at it until they figure out what's going on. I don't have a problem doing that, but I'm not going to have. I don't want people coming around telling me stories and trying to convince me of things, and me not knowing what really happened, and then making a decision based on some bullshit, and then end up losing friends over it because I'm believing some crap. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm worried about. So, apologize if this seems like a selfish thing to do, but I kind of needed to know what was going on. And Roger was trying to explain it to me, but we didn't have time for him to get it through. So I thought this would be the best way to figure it out. Right?
I am here. I'm just on the phone to PJ.
That's fine. But yeah, anybody got any questions for me besides that? Wow, look, 24 comments since the last time I looked. Holy crap. Yeah, no, I have tits in my roof. Those are tits. You didn't notice that? See, they're boobs. See? Hello.
Ryan, where you gone? Right, babe.
I'm here. I guess somebody came to the door. Hold on.
Love you, babe. I'm here. No one has. Right, hold on. I need to go back because I missed.
I'm back. I'm sorry. Somebody came to my door and I had to talk to him. I'm not going to just, tell the guy at the door, sorry, I can't talk to you because I'm on a live stream. So I'm sorry if that seemed rude, but it is what it is. Life goes on.
So, Ryan, Saddlebum's got a question.
Okay. I'm here to answer.
Now that Ryan is aware that Mikey threatened Vlad by calling the police, military, and border patrol, what are his thoughts on it?
I think you know what my thoughts are. That's bullshit. What the fuck was that about? Why? What was the purpose of that? What was he doing? Like confirming that he was really who he said he was, or what? Or was he complaining to the military that he was doing something wrong? I don't.
He did it live. He did it on a live stream, and then he deleted it.
He always does that. I had a really interesting conversation with Mikey one day on a live stream, and then he deleted that too. I wish I would have recorded it, but oh well. It was quite interesting. It wasn't like anything bad or anything. It was just like, it was funny because I thought it was important. I was going to tell everybody about it and share it with everybody. And then he fucking deleted it. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Yes, Buzzer.
Why did you do that, bro? Like, how am I supposed to share it? Like, I can't share your content if you keep deleting this shit, bro. Like,
I think
and if you're not happy with it, then censor it or fix it and then put it back out. Like, right? Does that make sense?
Mikey went on Vlad's and I don't know what happened, but yeah, he went and called. And whatever happens, like we're online, like.
Wow.
But why,
what did
you
say? Why?
This is my issue, right? And I'm going to tell you my issue. Okay. No matter what happens in this community, we have enough shit off the anti-flat earthers all the trolls and shit, right? Without one of us ringing the police and the military and shit on another because you didn't like something. And then look, as I told you before we started, I'm not a fan of Mikey Smith, and I'm not.
I know. I get that.
He's not my cup of tea, as we say over here, and he ain't. There's zero sugar in it, and I like sugar in my tea. But you go low and then you go low, but it's not right. And I've seen him call out Flats. I've seen him call out PJ and Michael. He kicked off Mikey did because PJ and Michael PJ was showing Jim Anus's observations, and his observations aren't as good as mine. Blah blah blah. Your signal, Ryan, or is it mine? Is it mine or is it yours? Just remember, no one has anonymity in this community. I'm as Dad Hardwitzik, Jaren, Globebuster, Space Audits fan now. Unsub from all of them doesn't mean the end of my journey exactly. Like you have to move on, and you're right. I think Ryan's signal's gone. It really is a solo journey while meeting like-minded people. Exactly. And look, we don't all agree on everything, and we don't, and we never will. Like, we're all different people. Come on, me and PJ, we've been together. We've been a couple for 6 years, and even we don't agree on everything. You know, Mojo, where's your spanner gone? But even we don't agree on everything. You're not going to agree with everybody on everything. But yeah, what could it have possibly been said that would warrant calling authorities? Do you know what, Bazar? I have no idea, but you know, I think it's because he knew Vlad used to be in the military. And I think by Spud, I nearly called you Skid then. Bye, Spud. Thanks for coming. But no, like nothing warrants that. You know, there's no excuse for. Oh, I've left Ryan backstage.
Here I am. Okay.
I'm really sorry.
Okay.
I didn't even notice. It's
Can you
because
hear
I
me
was
all
away
right?
with Fairies. But no, like nothing could warrant that. Not in my opinion. Justin, you spot on. Might as well have called Vlad's mum, lol. I'm telling on you. I like what? Like, and when you think about it, things
Now
like
you can hear me,
that.
right?
Hey,
Now you can hear me?
yeah,
Good. Okay, go on.
I'm gonna turn you up a bit though.
I got
But
my mic working for now.
what have I done? It's not letting me. Oh, I don't know. Ryan, can you unmute?
Yeah, I can unmute.
Oh, that's okay. But no, like I don't get it. I don't like we all know I say what I think because I'm a mouthy bitch, but like to do that is it's going down the level of people like AA and that, like Aaron Armstrong. They're the kind of people that do shit like that. And what is it when flat earthers are doing it to their own? You know, it's bad enough we have to deal with this shit of anti-flat earthers.
Yeah, and
without
now they're tricking us into doing it to each other. Yeah, it's pretty sad. It is.
I know, but right. So with people like Mikey who do this repeated behavior, right? So he'll call somebody out, you shouldn't get this, you shouldn't get that. I do more for flat earth than anybody, blah, 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 right?
Correct.
He'll do it, he'll apologize, but then he'll do it again. And
yeah, and that's
and
what
if I kept stubbing my toe on a piece of furniture, I'd move the furniture, I wouldn't move my toe. So eventually people are going to remove him because there's only so much you can take. And that's the truth. Like, how many times, if you're sorry for your behavior because it hurt somebody or whatever,
you're not going to repeat it. At least not for a while.
Why keep repeating it? And why do it over to all the different people? Like, he's done it to Flats, PJ, Michael, Vlad. I've never seen him never heard of him doing it to Arwen though.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Does he do it to Nathan? I don't know. But that's the thing. Like, there's no need for it. You can't be jealous of somebody. Like, look, nobody is in this for popularity, because if we were, we wouldn't be flat earthers, and we wouldn't, like, we'd be globers because look, they make the money. If people were in it for the money, they wouldn't be flat earthers because there's no money in it.
I wish I could have saw that.
Hey, baby.
Video. I really do. I wish I could have got a peek at that. I wish PJ would let me check that out. But...
Check what out?
What's up, PJ?
Check what out?
Hello.
You wish I'd let you check what out?
What do you say?
You wish I'd I'd have let you check what out?
Oh. I don't know.
You just
what were you saying? You wish you'd have checked what out?
Yeah, you just said
the Mikey thing. I think
He
the
said, I
mic.
wish PG had let me check that out.
No, he said
No,
I
the
wish.
video. The video
Oh,
that
and
he
he
made.
said
That he turned off.
PJ.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
I thought
Oh.
he said, I wish PG had let me. But he said PG. I'm like, well, I didn't stop you watching anything.
Did that sound really weird or something? I'm sorry. Did I make
No,
it
it
sound like
sounded
we
like-
were like doing something?
Sound really low. I know that.
Yeah, I know. It's because my microphone shut off on me already, and it's a pain in the ass.
I
I'm
don't know
sorry.
how to do
Like,
it.
hold on. Turn off the echo cancellation. He'll go silent for a second. And then you should come back on. Keep talking. No, echo cancellation back on.
Oh, you're trying to iron it out? Like, am I too low?
There you go. That's better.
Oh, okay.
There
Sorry.
you go. Now the buzzing's gone. You had to
I
put
tried to do it, but it wouldn't let me. But
Mikey Smith's
Oh,
in
Mikey's
your,
here. Hi, Mikey.
Mikey's in your chat. Mikey's in your chat, Ryan. Mikey's in your chat.
hi, Sandro.
Sandro,
Oh!
what's up, dude?
You're
I've
right.
got to reboot my phone 5 times to get my microphone working.
Mhm.
Not good.
Well, Mikey's here. I wonder if Mikey wants to talk to us.
Yeah, I don't know if he's got the link, Ryan, because is it in
It's
your
posted
chat?
there, isn't it? I thought it was.
It's in my
Oh,
chat.
shit. Perfect.
Yeah, I
Well,
kind of wanted to ask
I've got- it's-
questions. to be honest
like I
with you.
said already. Like I said already, I've got no problem with Mikey. I've got a problem
Yeah.
with DJ New Moon, the way he was going on. Mikey, I've got no
Right.
problem with Mikey. Me and Mikey had a tiff in the past. That's fine. We sorted that out. But DJ New Moon's the one going on about it. I've got nothing against Mikey. Anyway.
I think we're all accountable for our own actions, and
Yeah, I think we should. Be
and
right.
if you're gonna go low and do things like calling the police and the military and that, then I think you've gotta look at your own behavior, because I wouldn't. Like, we can all disagree on here, but yet in our private, in like normal life, we don't message each other and go, well, I don't like you because of this, or I don't like you because of that. Do you know what I mean? We don't do it because
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. Like, who cares if you don't like me? You know, do you still respect me? You know, like, I get it. If somebody gets mad at me because I've said something rude to them, I expect them to be angry if I offended them, but I also expect them to confront me with it and then say what I said and ask me and find out exactly what went down and how the context was. Because then I can explain to you what I meant by it, and then you don't get all offended over something that's not even actually meant to be offensive. You know what I'm saying? And I that's the thing that bothers me the most. If somebody doesn't like me and they have something really mean to say to me, let them say it.
listen,
Right? But if
I've had issues with people in the past, and look, like PJ said, him and Mikey are fine, but we all need to be held accountable for our actions. And when you're calling out people that are on the same side as you all the time for they shouldn't have super chats or whatever, you know, I think you're attacking the wrong person. I think you need to be actually focusing on the Globers and the anti-flat earthers and the trolls.
Yeah, just set them on the side right there, and I'll come out here in a little bit. I'm on a live stream right now, but I'll come out and check them out in a minute. Thank you.
But
yeah, that's fine. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh. Yeah, no, but that's DJ New Moon. DJ New Moon. Listen, whatever's going on between Vlad and Mikey, that's between them. DJ New Moon had to talk about it and then bring. Hold on, babe, you need to mute him. He's talking
on the phone.
Well, you need to mute him.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. People should just mute themselves if they're not bloody.
Saddlebun put the link in for the.
Sorry, my bad. Damn, I don't know what. Every time I start a live stream, somebody freaking calls me once. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. No. Like I said, problem not with Mikey. Whatever Mikey and Vlad had between them, that's fine. I love Vlad and I love Mikey. That's fine. Whatever's between them is between them. To bring me, Flats, and somebody else into DJ New Moon, and then DJ New Moon, once he took his videos away and just got caught out for it, says, "Oh, I'm only saying what Mikey told me." So he blames it. He says he's basically sticking up for Mikey. He calls us lazy bastards for everything, and then says, "I only going by what Mikey says." So he sticks up for Mikey, then drops Mikey in it. You know what I mean? So it's not Mikey you've got the problem with, it's DJ New Moon. And I've got, to be honest, I haven't got the problem with him anymore because I've said what I've got to say about him, and that's it. I'm done. I don't want anything to do with him. I'll get rid of his music that's in my StreamYard. I didn't play it today. Like I says, he's the one that came out and started all this bullshit for no reason. Whatever's going on between Mikey and Vlad, fine. That's between them.
Yeah,
We didn't have to get pulled into it. And then for DJ New Moon to say, yeah, this is you. You're a bunch of lazy bastards. This, that. But I love you, really. I used to come into your stream and say, oh, I love it. I learned so much from you. And then tell us that I'm a lazy bastard for Flat Earth when I'm not even a Flat Earth channel. I'm predominantly a scriptural channel. I'm not a Flat Earth channel. You know what I mean?
Saddlebun put a link in for the threat.
Mikey wasn't the problem in this one. Whatever's going on between him and Vlad, that's between him and Vlad. It was DJ New Moon bringing us into it and then dropping Mikey's name, saying, "Oh, I'm only saying what Mikey said." You know what I mean?
But
yeah.
I think I want to see all of it because I want to know. I want to base my opinion on things
on evidence, right?
Yeah, I don't want to just take, you know. So, like I said, Saddlebum, I'll review it on a video tomorrow.
Review what?
You know, where the threats were made.
What you mean, DJ New Moon?
No, Mikey.
Yeah, but it's nothing to do with Mikey. It's DJ New Moon that attacked us.
I know, but it all stemmed from that.
Yeah, but that's not who attacked us. It's nothing to do with Mikey. You know
No,
what I mean?
but
It's
nobody
between
gets
him and
what's going on because we haven't all seen everything. I think it's fair for everyone to see all the evidence and make their own opinion.
I agree, but I'm not sure if that's possible.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's possible because it's usually it's between two people. How are you going to gather all that evidence?
Not when we've all been brought into it.
No, I know, but I mean, like I said, it's nothing to do with Mikey. It's to do with DJ New Moon.
Okay, I hear where you're coming from.
We don't have to get involved in the Vlad side. Even Vlad said in his video.
That wasn't my intent.
Hold on. Even Vlad said in his video, DJ New Moon, you were wrong for bringing someone else's name into it. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? He's the one in wrong.
Look,
I don't want to be going into something that's nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? So you can review anything you want. Anybody can. But when it's to do with, like, I think it's DJ, like, it doesn't matter what went on between Vlad and that. It's between them. You know what I mean? But if you want to review it for the sake of reviewing, that's fine. But it doesn't matter who's in the right and who's in the wrong. Who attacked us is DJ New Moon. Simple as that. You know?
I want to review it because I want to see everything. And I want to be able to look and go, right, I know why that happened or whatever. And then base my opinions on that. Because, look, the first I knew about it was DJ had made a video about Vlad. And in that video, he brought up PJ, Sov, and Flats.
And the rest of us. And then when he did a video against me, he says, I'm not just talking about you, PJ. But when I did my review of it before Luke's thing, I didn't just say it's about me, but you brought my name into it. So, of course, I'm going to bloody say something.
But then make threats, you know, like he was saying, if you don't do this, I'm going to make a video about you.
Hey, Vlad, how you doing,
Hi, Vlad.
bro? Good to see
Hey,
you.
Vlad.
What's up, Vlad?
Like I said to him, like I said to DJ, crack on.
You want to talk to us?
Crack on. The link's pinned if anyone wants to come in.
There you go. Like even Vlad said in his video yesterday, hey, look, you shouldn't have brought someone else into it. You know what I mean? It's nothing to do with you. But like he says, what DJ New Moon did was bring us into it and then say later, I only saying what Mikey said. Well, why would you make a video on someone else's behalf saying, I'm only saying what Mikey said? No, you said it. Doesn't matter where it came from originally. You're the one who said it. DJ New Moon, not Mikey. It was you're the one that said it to me.
Oh, actually, right, because Ryan sent me a link earlier and it was a live for
Saddlebum sent in babe.
It was Mikey's live stream, yeah.
I've got it. I saved
Yeah.
it. I said I'll review
Mikey's-
it tomorrow.
Okay.
What was I saying?
I don't know.
You were about to talk about the video, the recording. phone call or whatever, weren't you? The video that I sent you.
Oh
that
yeah,
one
you
was like-
sent me. So you sent me the phone call recording,
Yeah.
and I looked in the comments. Look, Mike, you know, well, I don't care if you get offended by it. I don't watch your stuff, and I don't.
You don't have
I'm
to-
just saying. But I looked because Ryan wanted me to look, and in the comments was DJ New Moon, and
Oh,
I tried to reply to him, but it wouldn't let me. So I think he's blocked me.
oh, well,
So
he
that
will have
just-
blocked you because he will have blocked you because he's a pussy.
What,
He's the person that put on his subscriber mode for 7 years so we couldn't get in. But when we went to talk about him, didn't stop him coming. I banned him in the end. Yes, because why should he have the right to talk if we couldn't have the right to talk in his?
Yeah. Hi, Matthew. Ryan.
Hey, Matthew. Yeah, I'm here.
Vlad can't see you because he's in my chat.
Oh, he
And
can't
you're
see
not
my
in
comments.
yours.
No,
Oh.
it won't be able to.
No.
You can only see both chats if you're in StreamYard.
Matthew.
Well, Vlad. Hi, Vlad. Come in and talk to us, please, if you can hear me. If you have
You
time.
might be
If you
busy.
don't, that's fine too. I want to hear your voice, damn it.
But look, we all have opinions of each other and people, and sometimes we don't like people, and that's life. Like, but look, if you
Oh, I see. I'm
if you
commenting
don't
in
do
my
anything
chat.
to me, but if you didn't do anything to me, I wouldn't make a video, right? But
There he
Vlad,
is.
when I seen that video of what DJ said and brought up PJ's past, I was like, oh, no, you don't, mate. Not on my, nowhere, no way. Like, go suck a doorknob, DJ. Hi, Vlad.
Hey family, what's going on? Everybody I didn't say hi to in the chat, I apologize. I just had a couple of things going on, but I do recognize you. I see y'all. How you guys doing? PJ, Vicky, Ryan S, Matthew Eastman, everybody in the chat. How's everybody?
I'm good.
Oh, good to see you, bro.
I'm good.
Sandro, what's going on,
Oh.
Sandro?
Now I'm not
What's
so
up?
important now, am I?
No, hell no, man. Yeah, hell
Oh,
yeah,
listen,
Sandro.
yeah.
Shit, come on, man.
Good to see you, lad.
You know, yeah, man. Like, I don't know. I'm not. There's a lot I could say. There's a lot I could do. I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
already
but-
know. You guys already know.
Yeah, I'm not trying to
Yeah.
dredge up the past. I was just trying to be clear about what was really happening and what was said and what was done, so that way I know, like, it's not that I'm going to take a side. I'm going to try to stay
No.
neutral.
Ryan
You know what I
S.
mean. Yeah, I just-
Yeah. Oh, so the reason all this has transpired because Michael Allen continues to bash the community by saying nobody does shit, nobody does it his way, this, that, and the third. So,
Right.
I've warned him many times and I've been nice about it. And I've said,
I have.
hey man, don't bash the community about it. I've done this in private. Finally, he did it live again on Vika's channel. And I just lost it at that point. I was like, look, man, leave these motherfuckers alone. Like, you keep talking this shit, blah, blah, blah. Actually,
I agree.
it was before it even got to that point. He tried to criticize how I mentioned before it even got there. I said, hey, look, man, I value the community. Many of us value the community. Everybody has a part to play. Like, stop criticizing, and I said, you don't have to criticize the community because they don't do what you do. And I said,
No,
you always
exactly.
come out. And it's like for the criticism that you make, like these people are trying to send you to Vegas. They're spending money on you, and you just have nothing but criticism for them.
Right,
That
right.
pissed me off.
Can I just, Vlad, yeah, no, I mean, I'm okay with Mike now, but about 10 months ago, we had the exact same problem. That's why when me
Right.
and Michael Kahn did a full 3 hours live on it. Now, after that, I
Right.
made up with them, but this was the same reason why we did a 3 hours live on them. Like I say, I'm fine with Mike
Oh,
now.
PJ, I didn't even know that, bro. I didn't, like, I'll be honest, I did not know that.
So, me
So,
and
like,
Michael Kahn had to do it. We had to call him out about 10 months ago on a 3 hour live stream. 3 hour
yeah,
live stream.
because he'll do this thing, and for all the activism he does, that's his flavor, and I ain't got no smoke with it.
Yes,
For
exactly. That
anything
was my
anybody
point.
does,
That was
Yeah,
my
man. For
point.
any,
That was my point to him. There's more than one way to get the information out. But I could get
Yes, there's
saying
more than
things
one way
like
to skin a cat.
Thank you.
debates are no good. They don't help anyone. Some people
Thank
don't
you.
like debates. Some people, yes,
Right.
it doesn't help the debater, but it helps the person the information is going out to.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
And you know, there are those in the community that still do debates, like Matthew Hakeem apparently. And you know, he's like, he doesn't like it when people say debates don't count. And so I took a note of that, and I'm like, you know what? Okay, cool. But I'm not gonna sit here and talk shit about people with debates, knowing that, because I have my opinion of him, right? But seeing that he's a lover of the debates and he's good at it, I don't want to say that what he does is useless, because apparently people find use in that. So that's fine. So I won't sit there and talk bad about that. As a matter of fact, people like that, if we have the discourse and we agree or we disagree, like I make it a point to like, it's like, hey, you're still welcome to my channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to talk shit to you or talk shit about you. So I kind of open that, and I still open that invitation to Mikey Allen as well, Michael Smith, whatever the fuck he wants to call himself. But now it's gotten to a point to where everything he's doing and saying is disingenuous, because I told him I don't forgive him. His problem is now with the community. I'm an individual. I don't count anymore. Like I said what I said, right? And I'm not going to make it to where, you know, every show is about him, because that's silly, right?
Of course.
So now he just has a case of the I can't help it, right? He comes on and then he just can't help it. He just has to have my name in his mouth. You understand? He can't do without it, and it makes him feel good. And so what he does is he tells the truth. He says it like it is. If that's the case, why don't you just leave your videos up? Leave your videos up and just let's compare your facts to my facts, right? If you're as good as you claim and you're this angel, then what did I say to offend you? Other than the one where I was, you know, making Nosferatu clips and all that. Now that's just being silly. You understand that? So I know when I'm being silly. I get that. And so I could take accountability for that. But that's the thing, is you have to take accountability for something. So give it some, I mean, it's like, man, you know, all these people that are saying, yeah, Mikey, yeah. And then they come to my channel. I'm like, listen, man, I'm not trying to divide the community. But at the same time, if you're going to sit there and act as if I've done something wrong because I'm pining for the community, then say such things and just don't come to my channel no more.
Right.
Don't come to my, because you can't be, because I find it like this. You can't be saying, hey, I agree with him, but then I'm for the community. No, because you shouldn't stand for people talking shit to the community.
Vlad, can I just say that? Right, because Mikey's said, feeling like a dark vibe from Vlad on his channel. Look, but Mikey, listen, like I said, I've got no problem against you, Mikey. But you did this 10 months ago. You did this 10 months ago where me and Khan had to do it. And you were fine after that. I mean, I haven't seen much of you after that, but apparently you did the same thing. So they say feeling like a dark bag from Vlad. Hey, hold on, feeling like a dark bag from Vlad in his channel. If they're talking about it, then it's obvious you might feel like that because your conviction is, oh, I've done something wrong. You know what I mean? So if people's talking about you, I know we're good, Mikey. I know we're good, bro.
I just wish we could iron this out so that we weren't like this wasn't going on.
Basically, hold on a minute, Ryan. I was just trying to tell you that. Look, he was just trying to correct you to begin with. Then it's turned into a big thing. But if you'd listened to the correction in the first place and just settled it down a bit. But I understand how you're feeling, Mikey. But people are not trying to make you feel like that intentionally. There might be some trolls out there trying to do that, but intentionally, people are not trying to make you feel like that, Mikey. Listen, bro, I love you and I love Vlad. I'll never go pick sides like he's right or he's right. I can only listen to the information. My problem was with DJ New Moon coming into it and bringing my name into it, you know? So, That's
and, you know, not to mention, I think, Ryan, you had to say something. I didn't want to cut you off. Go ahead, bro.
I wanted to say something to Mikey. It's like, you know, look, bro, I get where you're coming from and I get how you feel. Like it's not like we don't understand where you're coming from, dude. We know that you're out there and you're actually doing stuff and you're getting attacked by cops and you're dredging up problems for yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
We get that. We feel for you. I really do. I would not want to do that type of sharing. I wouldn't want to have to deal with cops. I don't like dealing with that kind of stuff. So be honest with you, I'll accept the fact that I'm a wimp and I'm not as good as some other people about when it comes to that kind of sharing. But the point is that I still do give a shit, and I do care about sharing the truth. And I try to do it in different ways. I do it in my ways to the people that I feel actually want to accept it. You know, I don't try to force it on people that aren't ready for it. And I'm not saying you're doing it wrong. I'm just saying that I think maybe you're getting these feelings because you are working your ass off.
You know,
and in your world, this is the way you see it, and people don't see it the way you do. But that's not right for you to make us all feel shitty for it. You know what I'm saying?
I know. And to say, Mikey, to say, wow, I'm okay with you, PJ. I'm okay with you as well, Mikey. But there's no wow about it. There's no wow. I'm just putting out the truth. I'm just putting out the truth there. I haven't got a problem with you, Mikey.
Yeah, we don't need a martyr.
I'm not bashing on you. I'm just saying how it was. That's it.
But
I'm not bashing on you at all.
Yeah,
But-
and then the big old butt. Go ahead. Yeah, big old butt coming. Go ahead.
like I said earlier, when you repeat the same behavior, which you've done, Mikey, over and over, this has happened with PJ, with Flats, Michael, you know, now Vlad, and you keep doing it, and then you keep wanting to be all right with people, and there comes a point where people go, do you know what? No, actually, because you keep apologizing for it, but then you're doing it over and over again to another one of us or another one. Look, right, mine and Ryan's first mental health stream, I seen you commented in it and put, oh, I'm not coming because I have an opinion on you. I have an opinion on you based on what I've seen you do in chat. And that's the only thing I'm basing my opinion on. Like, you've called out PJ, you've called out Keith, you've done it to Michael, you've done it to Vlad. Like, when are you going to stop? Look, none of us are perfect, none of us. But to say that people are in it for the money and shit and that, you know, bullshit. If anyone was in it for the money, there'd be a Glober. Because there's no money in FE.
And then you said Vlad needs to stop. Vlad, listen, this wasn't Vlad's idea. I didn't even know the stream was happening.
This is my idea. If you're going to blame anybody, you can blame me. I'm the one who called it.
Ryan wanted it.
This is between. Yeah.
And that's the thing. That's the thing.
Go ahead, Vlad.
That's the thing. Is this whole? You know what?
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You go, Vlad.
So you see, there's all this. If people need to hear what it is I'm saying, right? My thing is, I offered an opportunity for discussion, right? Even though I was kind of reluctant to it, Sam did offer that opportunity. He said, hey, let him on here. I said, okay, cool, right? Gave him an opportunity to speak his mind, to say what he needed to say. He said what he said. I said what I said. I also said, I don't fucking forgive it. And I'm going to leave it at that. However, I'll leave it to the community. Let them decide. I don't want to decide for the community because that's not fair. I thought I was gracious enough because my thing is, I don't want to sit there and talk bad about him and pretend as if everything's okay, because it's not. You understand? So I'm being honest. But the dishonesty comes when you say, hey, I think you're great. I think you're awesome. And then I was like, I don't forgive it. I don't forgive it. I don't forgive you for that. You know what I'm saying? I walk away. I let it ride only to have this. I'm a midget. Sure, I'm short. Hey, man, I talk about how short I am. Sure, I'm divorced from my ex-wife, a lot of it because it's my fault, right? But here's the thing. Guess what? I'm a man. I own up to my faults. I say, hey, it was my fault. I have no problem saying that. So you come around, a person comes around and sits there and insults me, talks about I'm a midget, I'm this. I don't know why Vlad disrespects women. No, I talk about, hey, I love women, dude. I love enjoying women. Like, I don't keep that a secret. I say, hey, I like women. I'm a single dude and I like women. If I didn't like women, I wouldn't say nothing, but I like women. I ain't going to sit here and lie.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Right?
Yeah.
So
Mikey,
it's like,
Mikey, yes.
So
it's why wouldn't you be able to come on? Of course you can.
Man. And then I need to add the cherry on top. The whole threats talking about, I'm going to go there and I'm going to step on him. Oh, really? Here's me saying he's going to step on me. I'm a shrimp. He's going to hurt me. He's going to put his toe up my ass, right? These are words from him. This is exactly what he said. I'm not making any of this up. And here I am on my stream saying, you know what? Yeah, would I slap him? Hell no. he's got a problem. And if he were to get hurt bad enough, he might not be able to recover because of his problem. I'm not sitting there insulting anyone. It's because I understand that there's something physically wrong to where I don't want to hurt him. And I mean, I feel a certain way. I want to say a lot more and I want to be crass. I want to be very, very unprofessional, but I don't go there. And I could go there, but I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Ryan,
So only to get insulted like that, and then for people to sit there and then defend it. And these people aren't silly, right? And they come to my channel only to defend him. I'm like, okay, all right, I see it. I'm not going to tell people what to think or how to do things, but I'm like, I see,
can
I see,
someone
and I'll leave it at
work?
that.
I'll admit, Vlad, I did come in there and I was defensive of him yesterday, but it's because I didn't
Ryan.
know what all had ensued, and nobody was giving me any answers. Today is the
Ryan.
first day I
That's-
heard everything and what was going on, so I apologize
Ryan.
if I seemed like I was.
No.
know,
I understand, man.
See,
Right.
I
this is it,
understand, and
Mikey, Mikey, this is it. Ha ha ha! Wow, keep going, Vlad. Mikey, you're the one
Ryan,
who started with the threats and that, but then when people are talking back about it, you're always like, ha ha! Wow, you know.
accountability. It's a lack of
Ryan.
accountability.
It's
You
a
just keep
defense
going on like
mechanism.
you're
Right,
the
everyone
victim
stop
all
1
the-
second.
Hold on.
Ryan,
go
can
on
you
like
put
you're
the
victim all
StreamYard
the
link
time.
in your chat for Mikey, please?
Yeah, link.
Oh,
Mikey,
yes,
come
yes.
in because nobody's
Hang on.
a mod in your chat, so
I
we
will,
can't
hold
put it in.
Sorry, I
Come
didn't know
on,
that's
Mikey,
what
what
it
have
was.
I
This
just
is what we
said?
do.
What have I
This is
just
what-
said?
You can speak. Mikey, we've already said you can come in, but we
The
haven't got
StreamYard link has been in my chat.
We are not mods to put a link in Ryan's.
I will put it
I'm
in
not a
my
mod
chat.
Ryan's,
Just give me
so
a
I can't
minute,
put a
okay?
link there.
Calm down.
So
All
there
right,
you
calm
go.
down.
There's the link. Ryan's done it.
Magic it to you.
Calm down. Calm
I
down.
already said you could speak,
Here we can all.
Mikey.
Okay.
No, but saying so I can't, so I'm not allowed to speak. Why can't you? Every single person here, apart from me and Ryan, press the link pinned in my chat. It's not hard. Just because you don't like me and I don't like you, you can still come and press a link.
Yeah. I mean, it's Vicky's. It's going to Ryan's, but Vicky made up the stream from our StreamYard. So it's in Vicky's. Ryan has got a hookup. It's not directly to Ryan's initially. It's through Vicky's to Ryan's.
How do I find my own channel? Shit.
Click on your
You
name.
don't see it
Click
live
on your
anywhere.
name in chat. If you type in chat, click on your name in chat.
But I
and
can't
then-
find my chat. Is what I'm saying. I can't find my broadcast of it.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Type
Oh,
in
wait.
Vicky's chat, then you can go to your channel that way through your own name.
Right.
If you type something, then you click on your own name and go to channel.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, but it didn't work. Clicked on me and then I clicked. Okay, here it is. Okay, I found
Babe,
it. It was
Yeah.
right there. My bad. I didn't see it.
Vlad,
Yes.
Vlad said something.
No,
are
that's
you
yours.
in there in private
That's
chat?
mine. Look here.
Vlad?
Okay.
In private.
Private chat, I never bloody look at it.
Shit.
To be fair, Ryan went because his signal went, and I didn't. I was talking, and I didn't even take notice that he was waiting backstage for me.
I know. I came in and out a couple times because I wasn't sure if you came back. I told you I had an appointment, but I didn't. You didn't know whether it was going to be an hour or two, so I figured you would probably just be checking in every once in a while.
Whenever I hear "calm down," I have to repeat it in a Scouse accent. Jamie, can barely do my own accent.
Ah, finally, I found the damn chat. Okay, my bad. Here we go, Mikey. I'm going to give you the link. Posting it now. As I figure out how to do it. Autofill? No, that's not it. Wait a
Dave,
minute.
can you look at private chat as well and say something?
Okay, I'm going to type it out. StreamYard. Hold on. .com /. It is. Mikey, you writing this down? StreamYard.com / Y, small y, 75 HQI, all small, lowercase, 9QDF. I will type it in the stream though as well. Give me a second. So that way you can find it. Y75 HQI 9QDF. There, I posted it in there. I hope I spelled StreamYard right, so you can just. Anyway, you can type that in. Anyway, it's there. See it now? Did I get it right that time? Y75. Yes, I believe it's correct. Yes. That's a lowercase I, by the way, not an L. Okay. Hey, Northern Rebellion. How are you, buddy?
Yeah. Good times, man. Good times. Yeah. So yeah, all these threats of bodily harm. Oh my goodness, I'm scared, guys. Guys, I'm scared.
I'm not.
What is it?
I don't want to get.
I get excited when somebody threatens to kick my ass. I mean, come on over. I'm not needing ass kicking, you know.
Oh no, guys, don't. I don't want to get hit. Please don't beat me. I don't want to get beat in front of all these animals.
Mikey, you can't say why are you mad. You come on your stream really mad that others are doing different things to you. I mean, you can't say why are you mad. When you know why he's mad, you know exactly why he's mad, bro. And I've got nothing against you, Mikey.
Friggin' hypocrite.
What, babe?
He's a hypocrite. Why are you getting mad? You literally sit in a room with yourself and go mad. So
Yeah. He's gonna put his toe in my booty hole, and I've got hemorrhoids. I don't need that. I don't need a toe in my butt. Sorry.
Till Vlad came on. What are you on about?
I came here to eat cookies and kick ass, and I'm all out of cookies.
Mikey,
hold on. You were fine 10 minutes ago till Mikey, till Vlad come on. I already said 10 minutes ago. I said the same when Vlad was here as when he was here before he was here. I've told people about our troubles in the past. I've said I'm fine with you. Do you know what I mean? I've said I'm fine with you. But Mikey, to be honest, I am fine with you. But I haven't watched your stuff since we had that.
Let me go to my email. Hold on.
Babe.
Oh, wait. Sandra just posted it again. Try the one that he just posted there.
Like, he's talking over the top.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you guys. I'm having trouble hearing anyway because my computer.
No, you guys are good. Y'all do y'all's thing, man. Y'all do y'all's thing. I didn't want to steal nobody's thunder.
Sandra just reposted the link, so it should.
The link won't work. How wouldn't the link work? Listen, the link works. Did you get the link from in here, Ryan? Like, Ryan, make me a mod on your chat or something. Right, I'll go over your chat. Like, I'll put my name in there. Make me a mod.
And you, right? And you know, just for the record, I think it was on my last show. People were making fun, and I said, "Hey, man, hands off. Let's not talk about them no more. Right? It's over." I thought it was over. Yeah. I thought we were gonna let it ride. So people see me saying, "Hey, let's just let this thing die down," only to have this gentleman sit there talking about me still. Like he just can't help himself. And then when he's like, "Oh, why are you mad?" It's like, you know what sucks is that he says, "I tell the truth. I say these things and I'm afraid." But if you're not afraid, why are you removing your content? Why is that a consistent thing? If you're not afraid, let's compare your apples to my apples, right? Let's see if am I slandering you? I'm not slandering you. I'm not making lies about you. You tell me where I'm lying. You know what I'm saying? And I gave many opportunities for disclosure, right? Tell me where I'm wrong, if I'm wrong, which of course I'm not going to agree, but at least tell me, right? Refuse to do it. So
the link that Sandra's got
Mikey blocked. What? Sandra's got Mikey blocked. He won't have seen it.
What?
Sandro has Mikey blocked.
Well, Ryan, you need to make me a mod so I can put the link in.
Hi, one mind, one spirit.
Comment in there, and I will.
Right, I'm there now. I've already put my name in now. PJ's Angling for Truth. You need to put the live chat on, right? If you make me a mod, you don't have to keep me a mod. It's just so I can get the link.
No. I just saying you got a comment in there, otherwise I can't click on your name.
I have put a comment in there. It says.
I'm waiting for it to refresh now.
Right. I said put yo-yo in there, as in like a yo-yo.
There you are.
Yeah, right. No, not yet.
Okay, it says you are now a standard moderator.
Hey.
You can post in there.
There it is. Mikey, there's the link.
Hi, KV.
There's the link there.
Okay.
Mikey, that's the link right there, bro. Like
did
I said,
get
Mikey,
the-
I
I
am
did get
okay
the-
with
I
you.
did get
I'm
the
okay
thing
with
right.
you
The
and
part that's
Vlad
important is
both.
the
I'm
why
okay with
it
you and Vlad.
Huh?
I'm okay with you and Vlad both. There he is. There you go. I'm fine
There he
with
is.
you and Vlad both,
Hi,
Mikey.
Mikey.
There's
Angela,
no need
I've
to
already
keep
got it.
saying. There's no need to keep saying,
What's up, bro?
Val, you were fine beforehand. I'm fine before and after, Mikey. Right, what you got to say?
Not too
What's up,
much. I
Mike?
guess. Hey Ryan, how you doing, man? Thanks for the good words.
Like you say, right? Like you say, I'm fine
Good,
with you.
bro.
I'm
Thanks
just
for
telling people the truth. I'm just telling people the truth. I haven't got a problem with you. I was just letting people know what happened in the past, and since then I've been fine with you. And
Yeah.
DJ New Moon brought me and other people into something through something's going on with you and Vlad, so I was brought into it. I have not a problem with you, and I've not a problem with Vlad, and I will not pick sides.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
But I will tell the truth.
Yeah.
I will tell the truth from how I see it.
I like both of you way too much to let let this go. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to figure out what's going on and all that. I didn't really mean to like make this into something that it wasn't or make it worse.
I know,
I hope you guys know that. Okay.
Yeah, because this stream was just an off-the-cuff stream that Ryan wanted to do. It's not my stream. This is Vicky's and Ryan's stream.
Yeah, I'm the one responsible. So if you want to get angry, get mad at me. Sorry about that.
I'm
You got an
okay.
opportunity to. You've got an opportunity to talk, man. You had all these big, strong words just not too long ago on your stream. You got all the time to talk. Go ahead.
Well, I just wanted to come to an end, but I don't know if you'll ever make that happen.
Hi,
If
Bana.
I'll make that happen, you just put threats out on me. What are you talking about?
Well,
You don't remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Let what?
But it's in
Let
relation
what?
to previous live streams about me.
What previous live streams? Please tell me.
What the previous ones? Did you not remember?
I of course I remember because I don't take my streams down. I don't take my content down. I don't throw stones. No. I don't throw stones and hide my hand. I didn't sit there talking after I was done saying what I needed to say. What did I say in the chat? I said, you know what? Let's leave this dude alone. That's exactly what I did. You couldn't just leave that alone. So what did you just do on your channel? What did you just do on your channel? And that's okay. You're gonna call I don't even know who. I'm gonna call these people to threaten me against talking about a disabled person. Where did that come from? Where did I talk bad about you and your disability? When did that happen?
I didn't say you. The Mr. Flathead on your stream the other night said that I have a brain disorder of some sort. That's not going to happen, man. I would not say that you have a brain disorder ever.
Okay. So then let's
fingernails are long. You're short. I'm bald. Who cares? Whatever.
Exactly. Who cares? But here's the thing. So you get to talk all that mess, right? And I'm supposed to be cool with you. Just because I didn't forgive what you did, you make it. No, it's not. I left it alone. I told them to leave you alone as well.
Towards you, Vlad. It's the
It's not
community
personal.
you're worried about. I'm worried about the community too, but I don't do what you did, and you keep doing it.
What, Mikey? Then tell us what I did, please. Go ahead.
You want me to do an apology, which I've done, okay? But that's not enough, I guess. What else would you like me to do?
You apologized to Angela Baby Carson for doing what you did, right? Only to turn around and throw everything you told her, as far as an apology is concerned, right back into her face, correct?
When?
Or you're going to act like that didn't happen?
What are you talking
Do you want me? You know what? Here's the thing, Mikey. All right, listen. Okay, you wanna know something? All right, you wanna know something? Listen. It's dead. We're done. Do not talk about me again. Listen, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna put it out here. I'm letting you know. You come into the States. That's on you. If you want to come see me, you come see me. If you want that smoke, Mikey, you got all the opportunity in the world. Please do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. Make it happen. You want to talk big about how you're going to step on me, about how you're going to put your toe up my behind. You want to talk big about how you're going to and how you gonna put all this hurt on me. Listen, you right there across the border.
Yeah.
Come on down to Virginia. Come on down to Virginia. We'll make it happen.
South isn't down.
We'll make it happen. Yeah. Okay. So listen, man. Listen. We're done.
Mikey, that's just
We're done.
terminology. That's just like I would still say out of mistake or down to Australia. I'd rather say
Nah, man.
I would still say things like that by mistake. I mean, still now and again I'll say, "Oh, he's the best whatever on the planet," just by mistake. Sometimes it'll come in because it's been part of our language for a long time. So yeah. I mean,
I have
no problems with you guys. I can't even remember what the deal was before.
I haven't got a problem with you.
Or even Miss Vicky. I'm good with everybody. Whatever. We're all family here. I get it.
Everybody needs to hold you accountable for your words. Every time you say some foul shit about people, you always hide your hand. Every single time. Every time people need to go back on the record based off of the things you said, you always hide your hand, and everybody lets you fucking go. This is why you've managed to make it as far as you have, to talk all the crap, so much so that hardly anybody has record as to what it is you've done. This is why all this is like beyond me. So no, absolutely. Like this is what's going to happen again. People are going to fucking forgive you for your transgressions, and then it's going to blow over, and then who's the next Vlad going to be? Who's the next person that you're going to go fucking with, piss him off, and then something like this is going to happen? Oh, it's not going to happen? This hasn't happened before? Didn't Vicky just say, Mikey, this is a pattern in your behavior? Did she not just say that?
I did.
This is something that you consistently do, man. Like, I don't see where, like, my thing was, yes, I was annoyed because you did what you did with the community. Yes, I said, I don't forgive you, but it's up to the community. Yes, you said you did your apology. Fuck it then. Leave it right where the fuck it is. But you can't fucking help yourself. You have to come back and then throw another rock. And then I'm supposed to just be okay with it. Even though when people sit there talking about your ugly ass, my ass is over there to defend you. To say, hey, you know what? Leave this motherfucker alone, man. Let that shit ride out. We you know what? It's done. It is what it is. It's done. But you just can't let that shit ride, dude. You know what? That's good. That's fine. I'm done. You know what? You want to be done with it? Fine. We're done with it. We're done with it. Do not listen. No. Do not talk about me. I won't talk about you. Don't talk about me. Is that fair? That's it. Leave it where the fuck it's at. Leave it where it is. Because if you don't, then I'll start talking shit about you. If you don't, if you do not stop, listen, I'm warning you. I am warning you. I am not going to come out and hit you. I am not going to come out and lie on you. I don't lie on people. Okay? That's lying on people. I'm not going to do that. Don't fuck with me. Stop fucking with me. You keep doing it, you ain't going to like the results. I'm telling you. And I'm not, listen, I'm being fair. People already know I'm being fair. I'm doing the best I can to be nice. Play nice. And I'm going to leave it at that. Let's drop this shit. That's it.
I think that's the best way. I think that's totally the best way. Don't say anything on each other. I think that's the best way, Mikey, don't you? Like, say, Mikey, please hold on, baby. Can I just say, Mikey, even though I'm sitting here telling what's happened in the past, I still haven't got a problem with you, bro. Look, you know I haven't got a problem with you. I keep saying that. My problem was DJ New Moon bringing us into it, and then it's had to come to this again. I'm not speaking shit on you at all. I'm just saying what happened, you know, in the past. I haven't got a problem with you, Mikey, and I do like your work. I just don't think it's the only way. You know what I mean? I love your work. I love your work.
So
what you do is good. I don't think you're brave for doing it. I think you're brave for going out there and doing that. It's not for everyone. You know what I mean? But it's not the only way. And DJ New Moon was saying it as well, like, you're not out on the field. He's not out on the field either. He's sitting there in front of a computer making music. And then he's blaming you for it, Mikey. I am just saying what Mikey is saying. So he's blaming you for what he said against us. And that's not fair to blame you. It came out of his mouth. As we all
know, my issue with Mikey is the fact that he's made digs at PJ, Michael, Keith.
But we're good with
it, right? Good. And then like I was always all right with you, Mikey, on PJ streams, always, until you did that video about him and Michael playing Jimenez's videos. You had a right issue with it because it wasn't yours and you did it better. And you were the one that taught everybody. Hold on. Also, when me and Ryan first did our mental health live 3 months ago, you put, Ryan, nothing personal, have a good one. Just having issues in the small community, bossy and judging me. I ain't bossing you about. I don't speak to you. So when am I bossing you about? Never. Am I an opinionated bitch? Definitely. Do I base my opinions on facts? Yeah. I get that we all fuck up and we do. Like, none of us are perfect. But when you keep repeating, and I've seen it in multiple chats, I've banned you in Flatses, I've banned you in PJs before, because you've repeatedly said about them and like Flats and his money and PJ and that. PJ used to show your observations before he showed anyone else's. PJ had streams where you came on and it was literally dedicated to you. Yeah. But nobody ever showed your stuff, Mikey, did they? Like even C Lightning stopped coming on PJs because I disagreed with the things about you and about what you said, and because they did that stream, like 3 hours just to bad talk him. No, it was 3 hours of going over the factual stuff of what you've done in the past. And I get like we can all move on, right? But you need to move on. You need to stop repeating the same behavior because you're calling out people who are in your own community. Like, we don't have to deal with enough shit as it is being flat earthers. We're then dealing with the bullshit of us fighting with each other because of like super chats. DJ New Moon said yesterday PJ gets super chats. When? PJ's not a monetized channel. PJ's not even a frigging flat earth channel.
I know I'm a flat earther, but predominantly I'm a scriptural channel.
Your channel isn't.
But what does he want me to go and do for flat earth when I'm not even a flat earth channel? You know, yes, I'm a flat earther, but I'm not in a position. I don't drive. I'm in the middle of the city. I can't observe the sky. Not that I think observing the sky proves the shape of the ground anyway. You know what I mean? So I can't do anything like that anyway. I'm not in a position to do that. I wish I was in a position to do that. I do what I can with the truth. You know what I mean? That's what I do. You know what I mean? Mikey, I've got no problem with that at all. I just don't like the infighting. Like, nobody likes it. I mean, look, when everybody thought Jaren and thought Jared Whitsitt and all that was real flat earthers, when they're really not. They weren't. You know what I mean? They were just shittles. I mean, look how gutted people got when they found out about them, about the infighting. Oh, I hate this infighting. But there was infighting for a reason with them. There's no need to be infighting with us because you're a real flat earther and we're real flat earthers. You know what I mean?
Look, like I said,
find out a lot more flat earthers are fakes too. You're about to find out real soon.
And if for anybody who thinks I don't get pulled by flat earthers about the shite I do and the stuff I do. Like, my fiance is here and he is probably my biggest critic because he'll say, you shouldn't have done that. Why did you do that? Why did you do this? And you have to look at your own behavior. Like, I do it, I have to do it, and sometimes I hate doing it because although I may think I'm right, I'm not all the time. Was I right yesterday about DJ? Yeah, I stand by it. Do you know why? Because he brought up PJ's past addiction, all because PJ left a comment on Vlad's.
Yeah.
And then not only
he used the full comment for his video, and not once did he read the comment right.
No,
and at the end of it, he just went, my what was it? Something to do my pitiful, because I wrote it, my pitiful channel. Then he just went. That's how he ended it, by going.
No,
he didn't even read the content. He didn't even read it properly. He was
like,
I didn't say this. I didn't say that. Yeah, he didn't read it properly. Yeah,
go on my videos where I bad talk people and I say the truth, right? My comments are on. That little pussy DJ turned his comments off on the Vlad one and then changed it on the premiere for PJs. For you had to be subscribed to him for 7 years. Well, until he went on Flatsis and said that he'd done something to Elizabeth about the golden ticket. nobody had heard from him. Then all of a sudden he thinks he can sit and tell everyone what they're doing wrong. Like his shit don't stink. Like, who the fuck are you to come? You've come from nowhere. All you do is make AI music videos. And
Right,
yet,
so I muted you.
Who's paying it?
and yet
Right,
all
it's glad I'm just
and
muted
he's
him.
telling
Glad
us
they're
that we're all
hundreds.
lazy. Like, none of you do anything. Hold on a minute. We don't even know who he is. So what the fuck is he doing for Flat Earth?
Mm-hmm.
But DJ
No, he's not
yesterday
doing
went
anything.
low. And he did. He brought up PJ's past addiction. I'm a recovering alcoholic. And what? What has my
I have a
addiction
question
got to
for
do
Mikey
with me
though.
as a
Can I
person?
change the subject
Nothing.
slightly? Mikey, that phone call that you got, you don't think that's legit, right?
Oh,
You-
God.
you-
No.
I was gonna say because
No.
the way I'm looking at it is, it seems to me like somebody's setting you up because they saw the stuff going on between you and Vlad. They see the heat going on, and they always take advantage of that, bro. That we need to start thinking straight when it comes to this. I mean, I get it. I think Mikey made a mistake. He said some things, and I think he probably realizes what he said is wrong. But I don't know. I can't speak for you, Mikey. But I don't see this being something that we can't get over, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think we can get over it, but the smirk thing on your face, Mikey's really bothering me, bro. Come on. I mean, it's not funny. It really isn't, bro. And I understand you're stressed out because you're getting flack from all sides, okay? And if that's really true, then I feel for you. I really do. But it's not fair for you to take it out on other people and us and say that we're not doing good enough. I get that you might feel like you are. You might actually be right. But, bro, that's just not something that's good to throw in people's face. It just makes you seem like your ego is bigger than the rest of you, bro. And I don't like to see that part of you. It doesn't look good on you, bro. I know you're a good person, Mikey. Come on. You're a good man. You're an honest person.
Yeah.
Don't let this bring you down, and don't let this bother you. You guys we can get over this. It's not an issue.
Of course.
You're not doing anything wrong, bro. It's just need to be careful about other people's feelings, man. I get the same problem. I make comments on here, and sometimes I have to go and apologize because I go too far because I
it's
feel
not
like they deserve it at the time.
Ryan,
and
it's not
then I
necessarily
look like
the
an
feelings.
ass.
Hold on, Ryan. It's not necessarily the feelings because who gives a crap what they think if it's the truth? You know what
I
mean?
do care about people's feelings.
Yeah,
I have
but that's only that. Yeah, if you're caring about, but if the truth, what's more important, the truth?
When it comes to the truth, but I mean on a one-on-one basis.
Yes,
I
of
feel
course,
like Mikey
of
feels like
course.
he's being singled out and he's upset, and maybe that's why he's smirking. Maybe that's why he's like frustrated because he feels like we're playing games with him. But I'm not trying to play a game. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on and so we can iron this out and move on. Like I like both of you guys. I think you're both honest, genuine people, and it's frustrating to see you having any kind of issue, especially when it was triggered by someone else. That really pisses me off. So.
Yeah, but
I just hope you guys know that I didn't. I didn't call this thing. I didn't bring this up because I wanted to make you guys fight or bring anything out that wasn't needed to. I thought maybe you guys could both just be like, okay, I get what's going on. Let's just work it out. That if that's not going to happen, that's okay too. I can't. It's none of my business. Like how you guys feel after this is over is between you guys. But I just hope that you both know that I give a shit about both of you, and I think you're both honest people, and it bothers me that this has even come up. But another thing is that the reason why I think that this call that you got was fake is because not only do they call you Mikey, which isn't your real name, but they also called Vlad out and
Mike.
Sam. Like, are you kidding me? Like, first the guy told you that he can't give you any information about any of his agents. Then he tells you that Vlad and Sam are an agent. Now, come on, dude. Like, it's obviously a fake call. It's obviously a setup by probably some asshole like Trey or one of these other dipshits. And I think it's sad that we're all like end up in an argument over it. It just really irritates me. You know what I mean? Because I know
Angela, I get it, right? And I do get it. But
we know what's
the
on
majority of us have seen it, and you don't need to keep putting it in chat because, like,
I know what's in
you
it.
asked for a spanner for one thing, and then now you're putting it in as like every 2 seconds. So sorry, but you're no longer wrong.
Angela, we know the video you're on about. Listen,
we all know, we've all seen it. Like,
so
I only have mods that come in my chat. I don't make mods normally the first time they're here. So yeah.
Bazza says Jamie, bless him for this morning. I thought for a second, did it make? Hold on, that's not what I was meant to be reading. Bazza said something about to give Mikey some advice. He said no. He said something about don't meet with that guy or something, Mikey. I don't know what that's about. There, isn't that one? Why have I got that one up? That's the wrong one. He was saying something like don't meet with
Angela,
that guy.
look. Angela, I'm not saying by any means that I'm okay with it because I certainly aren't. But
What do we need to see?
I
missed
don't
that.
You
need
don't-
it
nothing,
put in
nothing,
chat every
nothing's
2
all right.
seconds. It's
Nothing.
an old video. We've all seen it. That's,
I don't
you know,
I don't know. I don't know how true it is. So I would never ever dream of trying to accuse someone of
how
something
am
like
I
that
okay with it,
when it's
Sean?
not
Like,
true.
you're coming in here telling me I'm okay with it, and that's BS. Oh, that's complete and utter BS. Like, you've never been in my chat before, and you're
Oi.
telling me.
Don't call my missus mental, bro. Don't call my missus mental. Listen, I don't know the authenticity of that
No,
video. So
like-
why would I trust it? Why would I trust it? It's a video from years ago.
No,
I
look,
don't
right.
trust it.
Look,
Why would I do that?
Like,
Well, we have evidence.
look,
Let's put
you
it
come
up,
in
but-
my chat, you don't come in my chat ever, right? And you're coming in my chat, spamming the same fucking link. I've just told you I've seen it. I've seen it. We've all seen it. It's not the first time it's been shown. Do you want me to stop everything I'm doing and go and make a video? How about you two go and do it? If that's
Yeah,
what you
no.
want to do it.
Yeah,
You
that's
came in here and
listen.
asked for a spanner. I gave you a spanner. I asked you not to. And then your husband is calling me
Yes,
mental. No.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not going to sit and take the word of a video of a guy I don't know, of a subject I haven't got a clue if it happened or not. Do you know what I mean? Listen, there's only that one video. So am I going to take the word of one video from ages ago? No. And I think it's cruel to do that, especially if it's not true. If it's true, then the guy is an asshole. But if it's more than an asshole. But if it's not true, then the people accusing are worse. So please don't come in with these bloody videos.
You know what? This is my
when
channel. You've
when I
never
don't know
been
the
here.
authenticity of it. You know what I mean?
You've never once come in my chat. You've never done anything. So don't come in here and tell me what I should be doing or
Right. Can we
calling
get
me
off that
mental.
topic? Can we
No
get off that
shit,
topic?
sir. Look, I know I'm fucking mental. I'm diagnosed, you dipstick.
Right. Okay, can we go off that topic? Because I don't want people to have this stupid, a stupid video topic in their heads for no reason. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Right, carry on, babe. There's no need to do that. There's no need to try and blacken someone's name when you don't know if that's true.
No, but you're coming in telling me what I should be doing. I don't know ya. You literally came on here and asked me for a spanner. I gave you a spanner. I didn't even want to give you a spanner. I gave you a spanner to shut you up because you kept asking for
Mikey
it
has
for
to
one
save
thing.
himself. We can't do that for him.
No, exactly.
Like, no, mate.
Man.
That is if
if
he's
it
lost,
bothers you
I'm
that
saying.
much, you go and do it. Don't tell me to fucking do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, I believe that the earth is flat. That's not going to change no time soon. I think that we all can agree that it is. I don't know what's going on in the sky. I don't know what those things are other than what we're taught, right? And other than what we see. I'm gonna let this ride, man. Y'all know I'm gonna be on here in like 2 hours, so y'all more than
Okay.
welcome to just drop on in, man. And PJ, man, I just wanted to show some love, man. I
Hey,
didn't even want to get too mad like that, but
don't worry.
but it's I'm not look, man. I do the best I can by people. I'm not gonna put up with that. I'm not gonna let nobody talk shit about me and just lie on me. And that's what it is,
Yeah.
man. And I'm gonna let it ride. I'm gonna let it ride. Whatever, man. I ain't gonna talk about certain people. Just don't talk about me. I love y'all. Peace.
Fair play. I love you,
Love you too,
dude.
bro.
Bless you,
Love
man.
you, lad.
Bless you. But I don't know if this rings a bell with you, Mikey. Hey, Mikey, man, I'm sorry for going live and saying stuff about mentalness. I was trying to diffuse it, but it wasn't necessary, and I regret doing it. Sorry, bro. I won't bring it up again. Is that true? Well, that's good. Is an apology. If it's did he go live about it? I don't know. Or is this a troll comment?
I don't even know what's going on.
All right, so apparently someone said that old me no more said he went live about you saying something about mental illness. If he's apologizing for it, if he did.
Oh yeah,
But I
that-
don't know if that's real or a troll comment. I don't know.
yeah. No, that's
Anybody in here
it's
or in
real,
the
it's
chat
real.
that doesn't
Oh.
have mental illness at some point in their life.
Yeah,
Anybody.
exactly.
I'd like to know who
Bless-
that person
bless
is so
you
I
for
can
that
bash
comment.
them over the head with it because they're lying.
No, well, bless you
Everybody
for that
has
comment.
mental problems, dude. We all do.
Yeah, well, dude, that's what he said. He's apologizing for it.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what-
I get that. I'm just saying, like
Yeah, of course.
my angle is,
Of course.
you
He's
shouldn't be
apologized.
sorry for it. I mean, I think we should be able to talk about it. What's the big deal? I mean, we have issues. Everybody
Yeah,
makes
of
mistakes,
course.
dude, and sometimes they do it for the wrong reasons. We all do that. We have the willpower and the ability to do that. The difference is that most people, when they realize they've hurt someone else or made someone upset, they apologize and they move on. They don't repeat it. I get where you're coming from, but
I'll
I
tell
don't
you
know
after,
what's really going on, and I don't know
Ryan.
what's in Mikey's mind. I haven't experienced what he had, so I don't know if maybe there's some other reason why he's still holding on to this or whatever.
Tell
I don't
you,
know. But-
Ryan, we'll tell you about it afterwards. I'm not saying things live about what they were trying to do. Tell you
Right,
after.
okay.
You know what
But
I
I'm
mean?
just
It's
saying,
not-
like, I'm not here to like make Mikey look bad, and I'm not really here to like necessarily
of
defend
course.
him. I just
You-
kind of wanted to know what was really going on and what the thing was about, because I don't
Yeah.
want to be basing my my comments and stuff on stuff I don't know anything about. So I
course,
apologize
of
if it upset anybody or anything like that. I do apologize for that. But I feel like maybe we got a little bit further in the conversation now. Maybe we can all talk. Like at least we know where we stand now. And I apologize, Mike. I didn't
No,
mean for this to be some
say.
kind of circus where it makes you look bad, bro. But
Can I,
I think
also say though, when you're calling us mental and that, right? Some of us actually have mental illnesses, right? And you're asking me to do a video. You're asking me to stop what I'm doing and put a video out that's years old.
Who?
Them
Who are we
people,
talking about?
Well, they were asking you to do a video about it.
they were telling me to stop and go and do a live about it.
No.
This is what I'm saying. Right?
do
No,
a
but
live about
listen, and saying we're all mental because we're all right. Listen, right? My issue is, I don't know the people that made the video. I
No,
don't
exactly.
know Mikey, but am I gonna risk somebody doing serious harm to another human being by doing an exposure video that I don't even know is true? No.
That's
Do you know
enough
what? No
said.
matter what your
What are we-
opinion,
What are we talking about?
I'm not going to call anybody out for
Hey,
something
Mikey,
I do
Mikey,
not know
Mikey,
they
Mikey,
did.
Mikey, we'll talk afterwards. We'll talk after she stops going live. We'll talk afterwards. I don't want to do this live.
But no, Mikey, I'm not going to. What that video they wanted me to do,
Babe,
I'm not
babe,
going to do
babe.
it. It's not the thing.
Yeah, just don't just.
No, I'm not
tell
going to
them-
say what it
tell them
is.
after the
Obviously.
live.
I'm just saying. But sometimes think before you do stuff. When you come in a chat and you're going, do this, and putting a link in 10 times because you want to bash Mikey or whatever.
What are we talking about? I don't know where we are right now.
Mikey, I don't want to
It's,
debate.
some
Mikey
people
will
come
talk,
in my chat, Mikey,
trying to
they
get
put a link
do a
in
video
and they're
about you or
telling me
something.
I'm
One
mental.
person at a time, please. I'm putting links in your channel.
No.
No. Mikey,
Two, another person was
the
who
people that she just banned in chat wanted
Yes.
Vicky to do
And
a video.
I'm
Yes.
going to get shit for that now too, or what?
no,
Mikey,
no,
could
that's
we
your
just-
fault.
Mikey,
I
it'd be a
did
lot
it. I
easier.
did
It'd
it.
be a lot easier to explain afterwards. You really do want us to explain afterwards. You don't want it to.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it on the live, Mikey.
Hey, Vicky, I have.
You haven't,
Vicky,
no, Vicky, hey, Mikey,
Mikey,
it's nothing.
it's not
It's
you.
nothing
It
that you have
wasn't
done.
you.
You haven't put any links out or anything
No,
like
it
that.
wasn't you.
Up so I can talk for once.
Go on,
Holy cow.
Go on.
Vicky, I have no problem with you at all. I don't know what I'm good, man. Like I'm gonna stop doing whatever I'm doing. I made one little mistake. I don't know what the hell I said wrong, and people just
Right.
love talking about me. Go ahead and keep blabbing about me all you want. I'm going out there to do my work. I'm gonna ramp it up even more. I'm gonna do more activism, and hopefully people will follow in my footsteps. That's all I'm asking
Right.
for, man.
That's
Look.
fine. Vicky's not saying listen, there was people in chat sending her a link saying do a video on this right now, and she's saying no, and it's to do with you, Mikey. So that's why I'm saying we'd best to
It's
talk
from
about it
years ago.
after. It's not from you. It's not you asking Vicky to do it.
No.
We're actually sticking up for you here, saying
No.
no, we're not going to do that video. No way.
No.
That's
Yeah.
so. That's why I was talking. I wasn't trying to talk over you. I was just trying to say, look, just leave it till afterwards, because
But
that is really trying to cause bad trouble. Really bad.
look, and like I said, that I have no proof that video is real or was whatever.
Which video?
I'll put it
I
in.
think you know,
private chat,
Mikey. I think you know.
You know,
No.
I'm not going to
Okay,
say
okay,
it.
right,
Look,
okay,
I don't know
okay,
what
right,
we're talking about. We're talking
Like,
about
you
videos and this
can
and
text
that.
him.
okay, right, okay. Look in the private chat.
Yeah,
Right, look in the private chat. I'll take it now.
in Ryan's private chat. Yes.
No, in mine. Oh,
No.
yeah, you're in Ryan's. Oh, it doesn't matter. Look in this private chat. It doesn't matter. You're in
I
stream
don't even
now.
know how to go to that private chat. I've got to go to
But
Ryan's.
whatever.
Well, in
I'm not
stream now.
gonna-
You just press private chat at the side.
Yeah, I
Down the side
did,
of
but
your
this
screen.
is Ryan's private chat.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same. It doesn't matter. It should be the same, son.
Hey, why don't you
It's
just
the
text
same
him?
studio. Same studio. And hold on. Right.
Yeah, the last person that typed there was Ryan. Okay.
Yeah.
Ryan, yeah, this one, yeah.
Don't shout this out, Mikey.
No,
No,
I'm
Right.
not doing nothing.
Can you see? Can you see what I just typed?
Yeah. Oh,
Right.
oh my God.
What?
Okay.
Don't
Yeah.
say it. Don't say it. But that's
About
what I'm saying.
me?
That's what they're trying to get us to do.
Oh yeah, that pisses me off. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
that pisses me
Who
off.
did that?
That's what they were
I
trying to
don't know,
get
but
me
I want to know.
do.
I want to know who it was.
Angela
No, no.
Brady Carson and Sean Alkey.
It's a channel called Trolls versus Trolls.
Okay, right. That's enough. That's enough. Right.
Oh,
yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
say any more about
No,
it.
I
You guys
get it,
are
I
kidding,
get it.
right? You're not kidding.
Not so much to be spoken about live at all.
Oh my God.
No, but
Wow.
listen, they
No,
were
that's-
they're in,
you'll get banned if you do. No, don't talk.
Exactly.
Mikey. My issue was they were in my chat telling me I was mental and I needed to stop what I was doing and live stream it right now, and I'm like, no. And because I didn't do it, obviously they were butthurt. But like I said, if they want to do it, they can go and do it. But don't come here and tell me what they shouldn't come here and tell me what to do when they've
No.
never even been in my chat before.
Yeah, yeah. That's
And she
wow.
came in going, can I have a spanner? Give me a spanner. I just want to do this one thing. She put the link in, I seen it, and then she kept doing it. And I was like, no, you need to stop. So I took a spanner.
Hmm.
And then her
Hello,
husband
Roger.
started, so I banned the pair of them.
These guys will stop at nothing to destroy me. I don't know. That's what I mean. Like I played the phone call for you guys. I'm under
They are-
pressure 24 hours a freaking day, man. I did something right, which is correct. I'm doing something right, and I'm getting shit for it. You know, so
Yeah, you're right.
Well-
You're right.
well,
Both
yes,
sides
you
are
will.
right. Hold on.
You will.
Both-
When you
both
do the
sides are
truth, when
right.
you deal
Hold
with
on.
that,
Hold on.
you
Both
guys,
sides-
no, we got to let one person talk at once.
know, that's
You
what I'm
guys are
saying.
horrible
What's
for that.
That's what I'm saying. I put something up and I try and talk, but it's
Well,
always the
damn it,
same.
I got a lot
Right.
to say.
Unbelievable.
I
Lots
know,
of
but-
people have lots of things to say. You know, I've been on like 10 live streams. I say maybe 2 sentences throughout the whole thing, and I listen to everybody open their mouths. Use your brains, not your mouths, please.
Like
It's
they're
horrible.
both rising actors. That's what I was trying to get at. I
Thanks
already
for
put
that,
it up on the
Mikey.
screen
Appreciate
before you
that.
started talking, Ryan. So they're both rising actors, the persons that are trying to sue it. So that says enough. If they're both rising actors, then they're off, they're not. And they're calling us off, they're not.
Mikey,
Yeah.
I think next week Vicky's got another mental health live that she's doing.
Hey, Vicky and Ryan.
Would be good to have you there if you want to be there, if you want to open up or just listen.
And
Where's Ryan gone?
mental health? What
Look,
discussion
fuck
on
this.
mental health, or what does that mean?
It's just talking about mental health. I was on the last one and I opened up a bit more than I probably should have. But you're quite welcome to come.
It was.
Where's
Ryan, where
Ryan
you
gone?
gone? What do you mean
He
F
just
this,
put
Ryan?
fuck this and left.
What do you mean F this, Ryan?
Because I don't think he didn't feel like he could talk, I suppose. Ryan,
I'm telling you guys, listening is a skill. It's a skill.
Ryan, come in.
Okay, listening is a skill.
Mikey, the worst bit is the only reason I'm shouting over him is because they don't shut the fuck up. And I need to tell one of them something, and I can't tell one of them because none of them shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I already
I
start
hear you.
talking, then someone talks over me. So, yeah, it's fine.
I
Mike,
get it, Justin.
Ryan, come back in and stop saying F this. Get your ass in and stop being a sook. It's your stream, and you're saying F this. Get in, Ryan.
Innit? Get
Don't
in.
be a child, bro.
There was a couple of streams ago. I had a stream for like a couple of hours. I was able to walk away, go down the hall, get my laundry, and come back. And I had no chance of talking on my own stream. This is what I mean. It's crazy. People have to learn to listen.
So, Mikey, can you fill me in a little more on your phone call thing? I'm kind of like in the dark. I didn't get
Yeah.
a chance to listen to the whole thing.
Well, I could probably send you a copy of it on your email.
Okay.
I had four separate phone. Well, there was one phone call from New York, and there was 2 separate phone calls twice from Massachusetts. So that would have been 4 or 5 phone calls, all within like, I think a half an hour period, maybe 20 minutes. I don't know. I didn't answer them because my ringer was off at that point. I was going to bed, so I turned my ringer off. And so I decided to phone the number back, and I was supposed to, there's a voice, electronic voice comes on, and you're supposed to state your name. And so I went along with it. I said, okay, well, it's the truth calling. And so then it rang a few times. Nobody answered. I'm like, okay, well, let's try this again. Put my real name in. I said, it's Mike Allen calling. And so it rang, and somebody finally picked up. And he stated that he was supposedly from the Canadian Space Agency, but he works out of Texas for some reason. Yet the phone call was coming from Massachusetts. And he went on for more than half an hour. I only recorded 27 minutes of it, or whatever that phone call was. It was probably about 35 minutes or so, I think, or maybe a few more minutes longer than that. So I started recording it, and I just went along with it. He was stating that they're offering me money and they need me to stop doing what I'm doing, stop recording things. I need to stop driving around with my car. I need to just literally stop just stop it, and they went on about everything. They talked about Mark Sargent. They talked about Nathan Thompson, that they have to try to control these people. And supposedly some people were supposed to call me from overseas yet. They didn't get to me quick enough. They know what the firmament is. They know exactly what the stars are. They can't talk about what the moon is. I'm just baffled. I don't think it was McToon or anybody, because the questions they were asking and the information they knew was not coming from a Globie at all. They knew the firmament was there. They're trying to hide that space is fake, and I don't know where they got this information from. I don't think it's got to be government agents of some sort. I don't know. But
Everyone says it sounds like Brenda.
yeah, Brenda or McToon. But again,
Brenda.
Why would they agree that space is 100% real? And how do they know that? And they even made the comment.
Because they're trying
Brenda's
to
not smart.
I don't know. I don't know. We could speculate all we want, but I have no idea who that was. But it wasn't the space agency. I know that.
Wasn't Duffy, was he?
Who?
Duffy.
Oh, I have no idea. I even phoned back the Canadian Space Agency the next morning. They don't track their agents, if you want to call them that, by numbers. They go by their family names and stuff like that. So it wasn't him. They didn't know who the heck he was, or the badge number, whatever you want to call it. Knew nothing.
Yeah, watch out for a visit from the Men in Black.
I don't believe in those guys, but it would be a government agent. We'll just call them that. But yeah, I don't know, man. It freaks me out listening to it, but
No, Lumpy. Vlad's already been and said his bit. He's not. Mikey wasn't talking about Vlad there. No.
No.
No, Mikey, it sounds like the Globe One people are after you like Ranty. So you gotta be careful, man. Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, I know.
Have you heard Ranty's story?
No.
No. Well, he thought that they were following around everywhere he went. They were chasing him down. And he grabbed a crowbar, cracked a windshield, ran him off. He's got this big story he tells.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I believe him exactly. It's kind of really contrived.
I do watch behind my back once in a while, because when I'm driving down the highway, single highways, I don't trust them. I'm literally waiting for someone to plow me off that road. I don't know, man.
Mikey the car accident.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
I'm not anyone special. I'm obviously hurting the government in some way or another, so I'm going after them. Next week, I am filing my affidavit. I'm sending it off. It's going to be done. I mixed up on my papers. I know nothing about the law. It is unbelievable. These papers you got to read. It's like reading stereo instructions from another language. I don't know what this shit is. It's hard. They speak in languages we don't know, can't understand. I always got to go to my lawyer, explain this, explain that, and
Well, if you go to Saab, his son's a lawyer, and he could go through the paperwork with you and show you what you need to do.
Oh,
His
Good. But
name's Ryan. He's got a channel called Burn the Corporate Fiction, and
Oh, okay.
he's a flat earther, and he would help you with that paperwork.
oh wow. Sovereign Souls son?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be cool. Yeah, no, I go with this stuff every day, man. I wake up and I just wait for the next shitty email, shitty text, phone call, anything. I've got emails galore telling me to stop, and this is what stars are, and you're nuts. You don't know what you're doing with your camera, and it's just 24 hours a day.
Globe one. Is that what he's got in his car? Wow. Ryan, what was you going to say? Bro, hey, bro.
Ryan,
Wake him up. Boo!
Cookie.
Ryan. He's maybe he's probably away from keyboard. Don't know. I did phone him. I just phoned him, but I couldn't hear the thing. It was either my signal was bad or his signal was bad. The last time I
His
phoned him,
signal went when we first
last time I
started.
phoned him, it cost me 20 quid for 1 minute.
Yeah. You use WhatsApp. It's free.
Yeah, no, I'm not on his WhatsApp. I should have. He's not on WhatsApp where I would have.
Oh, I love WhatsApp. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, WhatsApp's good for that. It's good for that. So are you just rounding it off? What you doing, babe? What you doing?
You can do Messenger that way with Facebook too. That's how I call PJ.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Rog have got iPhones. We iMessage and me Heron.
Yep.
For free.
It's the office back there,
Ryan, I see you in StreamYard.
You can see
But I had to
StreamYard.
come
It
into
comes
your
from
chat.
StreamYard.
Hi, Rethink. No, look, Mikey, I think we all make mistakes. None of us are perfect. We're not, but I think you need to stop repeating the behavior of shouting that nobody does anything for flat earth except you, because we all know that not everybody is in your situation where they can go and travel and do what you do. It doesn't make them less important. Every single person, for me, has something to bring, whether it's me and my big gob or whoever. Do you know what I mean, though? Like, as a community, we don't need to be tearing each other down. And obviously, like, a lot's gone on recently. Me and PJ have left Flatses and stuff because we don't, but we're still friends and we still love each other very much. And
I mean, I'm going to check, like I said earlier, I'm going to check Flatsoid out again in a few weeks just to see what it's like for a night. But because the trolls and all that allowed in, and it's up to him, it's his channel. I don't want to deal with them, so I'd rather not be there at the minute. But with Flats, I'm all good with. With Flats, we're all good. Just I don't want to be on the channel while trolls have got free. I will check it out in a few weeks, though. I will go and. But
it doesn't change anything, like on a personal level. Like, he knows and he respects our decision, and we respect his decision. We might not agree with each other, but we respect each other, and that doesn't mean that we don't pull each other about stuff that we think is wrong, because we do. But we're still friends, and you don't, but when you're tearing people down that have actually done nothing to you, that's when the issue starts, Mikey, because I don't know what it is. I don't know if you feel excluded or whatever, but everyone would welcome you. It's you that causes the division, and people then go, no, I don't want to, but and like I said, we all make mistakes, but you need to stop repeating the mistakes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, we get that you do a lot of work and you do out on the field, but you don't take it away from any other person because they're not. Like, say Keith, for instance, right? He has a pregnant wife, 3 kids, a full-time job, and his channel.
Yeah.
So where is he going to get the time?
Yeah.
To do it? He can't.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
He puts the truth out, and that's the thing. Like, whether it's going out, David Banner, he does, David Banner's a Flat Earth channel. He does his own thing. Like, everyone brings something, but nobody's better than anybody because we're all the same. All we want is the truth.
Yeah.
And instead of being divided by little things, we should be standing together. Like yesterday, right? Like yesterday with the DJ Moon thing. I called it out. I did. And I'll call it out over and over again if he does it. Because he brought up PJ's past addiction and he had no fucking right to do it. But even then, and like, we haven't been on Vlad's. We don't really go on Vlad's because he's on when we're asleep and stuff. So, but Vlad, fair play to him, did a live stream defending us.
Yeah.
He didn't have to do that, but he did. And Flats removed his sub from DJ New Moons and stuff. So although we may not be in each other's chats all the time or whatever, we still, as a community and as a family, come together and go, nah, that's wrong. If it's wrong, it's wrong. And it needs calling. But don't burn all your bridges. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So good. So good. So good.
I think what may have happened in the past, I don't think people have ever talked to me about it. Have we? I don't know. Like, I remember making mistakes. Yes, I've done some silly things, but I don't think we've ever had conversations like this in order to say, Mike, we've got to somehow stop this from happening, or whatever it is. I don't think we've ever done that,
Yeah, fair enough.
People getting angry and not communicating, not talking about it. Like having a nice, and Vicky, thank you. We're having a normal, civilized conversation here. It's decent. I don't need people yelling at me. Yelling at me does nothing. It makes me angry. And if I yelled at you, it would make you angry. If I yelled at PJ, it would make him angry. We're only human. I'm going to stop doing whatever I was doing. I'm going to focus on my thing because I'm very good at what I'm done. I've done it for many years, and I get it. Not everybody can do what I do. I'm like I said, I've been smacked in the head. My car's been damaged. My ego, my whatever it is that has hurt me personally. Like it's tough what I do, and I get it. But I just, hopefully we can just do more as a group here and keep going. So.
Look, the majority of people in my chat have their own channels and stuff, right? And David Banner, he knows I'll always promote him wherever I'm a mod. Jamie also knows that. PJ knows that. Because as a community, we support each other, and we do, and we have each other's backs and stuff. And I think you kind of moved yourself away from that community. And now you're seeing actually that although we may argue and stuff, as a community we'll always come back together because we all have each other's backs. And like what DJ did yesterday for me was unforgivable and made worse because he turned his comments off. Like, you're making a video talking about PJ's past addiction and then you're not even man enough to have the comments on. And then, because I did a premiere on it and I reviewed his video and he came in my chat threatening me, saying he's going to do one about me, crack on, mate. Good for you. But then he wanted to be able to say what he wanted to say, and PJ banned him, and rightly so. He was banned. Why should he get to come and say what he wants on my channel when he stopped everyone from giving their opinion on his video about
what
them.
he did is he put subscriber mode on, which I do, but I put it on for 1 minute. You need to subscribe for 1 minute, then you can chat. He put it on custom for 7 years. Nobody's been subbed to him for 7 years. So that means you're not getting to talk. And he turned his comments off. But then as soon as he did the first video and then he started, I put a comment in Vlad's, and then he took down Vlad's and started doing one on me. And then he took down that one as well. But I'd already downloaded it, so he couldn't deny it. But yeah, I've done my thing on that, so I'm done on that.
Yeah. I want to let Mike know that what I did at Arby's, actually, I started handing out his star flyers and showing people. And they're fishing they're seeing if I'm a flat earther or not. It's really weird. But I'm getting a kind of a backlash from it already. So that's the kind of stuff I get, dude. I'm getting.
If I stumbled into that would be sick. But I didn't right inside.
The thing that also pissed me off, though, with DJ when he brought up PJ's past addiction to chuck in his face, there's a lot of us that have had addiction problems, a lot of us, and you're literally chucking that in everyone's face.
I've been there
saying, even if you do change, well, guess what? I'm just gonna chuck it in your face. No, that's bullshit. It don't work like that. And like me, like I say, if you got nothing nice to say, shut the fuck up. But sometimes I can be a bitch. I like my rants. I got BPD and I rant, but I don't go and make a video ranting about somebody unless they've done something to me or one of mine.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And she's good at it, man.
Definitely.
Cut her loose.
I know DJ tried to copy me, Roger, for frick's sake. Asshole.
Right, you're winding up there about 2 hours.
Aye.
That's actually a lot of time for it forever. I'm only joking.
But no, like, just don't turn on people, please.
Well, I think it was important what was said, and it's done. I'm still cool with everybody. You know what I mean?
Well, I need some therapy right now. I spent 2 hours with Bev last night.
Well, that's self-inflicted. This yourself. Go, not self-inflicted. Go sort it out yourself.
But before we go, I just want to say, Mikey, I do think maybe you should reach out and apologise for the.
He has done. He has done that.
No, I know. I'm saying privately.
Ricky,
do you know what I mean? Not on YouTube. Some things aren't supposed to, you know. I swear like a sailor, right? But I try not to. But some things are best off YouTube. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And if you know, if you've got an issue with any of us, I think you need to talk to us instead of making a video about it.
Who are you talking to me?
I'm talking to everybody. Like PJ does my nutting sometimes, but I don't make videos about him.
Well, I make videos about you. You just haven't seen them yet.
He's got a whole library, Vicky.
Roger, don't forget I've got all PJ's voice notes, so I can make him look even more mental than me.
She could have.
It's labeled weirdo,
But
right?
we already know he's mental. We don't need you to tell us that.
I know. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming. If I banned
Any more than I need you to tell me I'm crazy.
If I banned you, suck it up, Buttercup. And if I didn't, I love you.
Bless you.
Love you all.
Ta-ta.
Ricky.
Bye-bye.
Everybody. Bye.